Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. This is part 4. Last time, we did some big things. We started... there we go. We started building this thing. You can't really see it because I turned off the lights, but this is our first flying machine. We're making our way towards the future, one step at a time. Can you see how charged these batteries are? Kind of, not really. We're slowly making our way into the future. We've got our first flying machine. It's not finished just yet. That's what I plan on doing in this episode. I added a couple controls to it real quick, just so that I would be able to control the lights and turn them on and off at will, because that's a bit of a waste of battery in the middle of the day. So anyways, first thing I need to do today, I need to start by adding in these gyroscopes, because these are incredibly important, and I've forgotten about them entirely. So hopefully I'll just need like 4 of these, maybe? So there we go. We now have all 4 of the gyroscopes. Again, really hope this is enough. I don't really know how powerful any of the things here are. For all I know, I might not even get off the ground with this thing. Now, it's kind of nighttime and this thing's solar powered, so I might be waiting a little bit before I can fly it. Actually, I just remembered I should probably put on the main, whatchamacallit, landing gear, because this is not going to be the landing gear that I use. Or at least that one specifically isn't. Question is whether I want to make my landing gear closer to the bottom or further away, because I could put it on the same level as that one. And thinking about it, that might be my best option. The only problem is I don't know how I'll get the landing gear under this, because I can't really go any lower than I already am. Wait, I have an idea. What if I go into this mode, do this, back up, and then just kind of scoot my way in. Okay, I can see the bottom. And boom, there we go. That kind of works. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would need to add to this before I try and test it out as soon as it's daytime. But I can't really think of anything. Actually, yes I can. I don't actually know if I need turning thrusters. It sounds incredibly important, and probably is. I should have thought of that. Do I even have enough room to put in turning thrusters? I might. I really hope I do. I guess I could just put a couple here, and then another one over here. Then maybe do the same thing on the front. And hopefully they won't fall off. So there we go. Now I can't think of anything else I need to add. But I'm gonna make sure, just in case. So we have forward thrusters, backward thrusters, upward thrusters, left-right thrusters. We're good on that. We've got regular landing gear. We've got all of that. We've got batteries, got power, which I don't have any idea if it's gonna be near enough. We have lights. We have basically everything, I think. Maybe I want to add an ore detector on just to have it. There's never any harm in having an ore detector. Alright, it's getting brighter. Sun's still not visible over the horizon, but that is fine. The closer we get to actually testing this thing, the more nervous I get, because, I mean, it looks stable, kinda, but looks can be very deceiving. It actually doesn't look too terribly stable. It looks kind of like a fat dog. Or actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like a bumblebee because of solar panels. That's kind of funny. In fact, I'm actually gonna name it the Beecraft. There we go. Perfect. So, I guess, let's get in. It does still have power. I hit 1. Lift off. It's not lifting. That's always a good sign. None of this should be connected. So is this just so heavy that I can't lift? That might be an issue. Yeah, I don't think it can lift it. Man, I made this way too heavy. Alright, well, we're gonna have to improvise a little bit by adding more downward thrusters somewhere. I could add them right onto the side here, so let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 5 on both sides. That's 10 more atmospheric thrusters. I don't think I'm gonna have the nickel for this though, because I'm practically out of it. So I think before I can continue building this, I'm gonna have to go get some nickel. I'm actually gonna turn back on those landing gear just to be careful. Hopefully, with this new addition of rockets, we'll be capable of flight. If not, This might be some kind of project I'll have to put off to the future because don't know how much more of this I can add. Okay, so turn off landing gear, press up. Still not flying. Why is that? All of those are going. Is it really just that heavy? In fact, it's weirdly not moving at all, which isn't normal. It should have at least some movement, but it doesn't. Maybe I need large atmospheric thrusters. Hold on, can I even connect these to this thing? It appears to clip onto it, so I'm assuming yes. Alright, let me grind these down. Then maybe we just need a couple of these gargantuan things on here. That might fix my problem. Probably not. So hopefully, these 4 behemoths should help this out. I still don't think that's going to be enough, though. I don't know how powerful the big ones are. I'm hoping they're a lot more powerful than the others. Alright. Let's do this. Landing gear off. Up. Nothing. Nothing at all. Hold on a second. Is the landing gear off, or is it unlocked? Because I seriously feel like it should at least be wiggling some. Okay, lock state, ready to lock. Okay, that's my problem, so I need to fix that. So if I press 1, then... Whoa! Okay, that went up a little faster than intended. Okay. Sticky keys. That scared me for a second. No, I don't want sticky keys. That just flew straight up. Okay. Oh, I just got out. Okay, I do not need to do that. So let's put this behind us. So now, if I flew around... Yeah, I can fly now! Alright, the Bee-Craft functions! I was just turning off the airlock. I wasn't actually making it function. Okay, so then I can still orient myself like that. Okay, that's good. So I am going to... Hold on. Let's head into here, go to my GPS. Let's head to the frozen lake, I think. That will be our first flight destination. So that is over there, I believe. Is that it? I think that's it. I can't believe we actually have a functioning flying thing. And it goes up really fast now because it has a ridiculous thing on it. It makes getting over here seem easy. I just need to get used to these controls so that I don't smash into stuff. So we're here. So hold backwards for a second. Stop, stop. So let's head down slowly. Now I don't actually have downward thrusters, so all this is actually doing is just... Oh, sticky keys. I hate sticky keys. Somehow I need to turn that off, because that is going to be super important for this. Either that or I'm just going to have to hit W in between each time that I hit sticky keys. Hold on. If I turn on my lights, then I should be able to see when I land. Ah, sticky keys, please stop. I might have to change my control for fly down to something other than shift. Okay, so if I then go to that, hit F, let's get out real quick. One of them's locked, that's good enough. Make sure it didn't take damage from that. It didn't, that's a good sign. So there we go, we now have officially gotten everything. Now I think to give this a full test, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to fill up my cargo. Which means I've got to do a lot of ice mining, so give me a minute. So I filled up these 2 back cargo containers. The reason why I only filled up the back ones is my test is I want to see if it'll try and like tilt backwards whenever I'm flying. Because that would be a problem if that starts happening. So let's hop into here. Now something I'm definitely going to have to be careful with this thing is whenever I'm flying in the future I need to make sure I only fly in the daytime. So you can head up and yeah, it's totally unaffected. Alright, so I don't really need any more ice, so I'm just going to head back to the respawn pod. But this is a very successful craft. This makes me very happy. I might want to add some more forward thrust because those 6 thrusters just aren't doing it for me, but they're pretty effective. And yeah, once it gets going, it's pretty fast anyway. So now comes the real test. Can I land it on my landing pad? Because if not, then that's going to create some serious problems for me. Also, I need to slow down. I really need to slow down. Okay, yeah, I might need a lot more forward and backward thrust, or that's going to be an issue. Coming in very hot. Okay, I am very off kilter from where I need to be. Almost. Almost. How close am I? I'm very close. Okay. So I just need to move a bit forward. Whoop. What just happened? Oh, did it lock into place? I believe it locked into place. So if I'm going to unlock that real quick, move a bit forward, then it locked again. So then hit, I believe it's 6, 1, 1. Oh gosh, that was a lot of sparks. Then we hit 6 again, and I think we are good. Let's check to make sure those didn't get damaged. That was a lot of sparks. Check the floor as well. Yeah, we are all good. So there we go. We flew our new craft into the sky, got resources, and brought them back, all without crashing. That is an extremely huge bit of progress, because now that means look how much stuff we can carry all at once. I actually just realized I don't know if I have enough storage in my regular base to put all of my stuff back. So that's going to be my next goal. I need to make a larger storage area back at my home. I would make one of the large storage containers, but those are ridiculously expensive. So anyways, how is this looking on power? It's got 9 hours of power left. I don't know if I'd be able to take flight with that, because it uses a lot more power once the thrusters are actually on. But, yeah, that was very successful. So off camera, I'm definitely going to have to do quite a bit of flying around and resource gathering. I should probably have a charging station of some kind on that, because one thing that I do have a problem with is my power runs out, and then I can't power my, whatchamacallit, my hand drill. So is there anything like that in here? I don't think there is, sadly. But something else I do see is a medical room, which is something I actually entirely forgot about, and really should build soon. So you know what, for the last thing I'm going to do for this episode, let's go ahead and build this. So, in case you don't know, basically what the medical room is going to do is it's going to replace my drop pod as my spawn point. So before I build this, my spawn point will be over by my drop pod because that's where the survival kit is. But once I build this, I can set this to a spawn point. I just need to name it like my house or something. And then I should just be able to spawn in here, I believe. So that's everything. Oh yeah, and this also heals me up and gives me energy if I sit in here and press F? No. Is it this? Yeah, there we go. And another benefit, it actually fills up your energy slightly faster than the survival kit does, so that's useful. And I figured I should build this for a couple reasons. One, because I want to be able to spawn at my actual base, and two, because, as you can see, the power in this thing is slowly going down. Eventually I wouldn't be able to spawn here, and that would be a problem. So yeah, now that we have that thing built, this is about as basey as my base can get. And actually, I just had another idea. Actually, no, never mind. That idea is going to have to wait for a much later day. But for now, I think that's going to be all for this time, so I hope you enjoyed. Whoa, my camera zoomed out. So next time we're going to probably use our newfound resources to build new things. Maybe we'll start building some hydrogen things. Maybe I am really zoomed out for some reason. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.